We're gonna find your peace between combinations, where you have to breathe when you do your things. So the Tony, can you do on time for us?
Let's just start today. They starting over.
Okay. Yes, beautiful jib. Again. Beautiful distance. I like that. Again, double jab. But don't come too much forward. Snap, snap. 2 snaps. Shoulder. No. That's it. Just touch.
Snap it out.
Snap it out. Double jab. Again, double jab. Uh-huh. I love that. But Mike, we run a little bit. More shoulder and less body. Yes.
Close game, close.
Yes, that's it. That's it.
Stamp that cigarette out though. You came off the ground.
Come with your cross. Don't come with your jab. Double jab cross. Find your cross. Snap, snap, cross. Snap, snap, cross. Double jab cross. Too much. Can you feel that?
Beautiful.
Too much.
Too much. Little bit less, jab.
Trying to get in too fast.
Yes, you don't have to.
Yes.
You don't have to.
A little too fast.
It's there. Shoulder, shoulder, shoulder. Look at that.
They keep backing up.
Yeah.
Too jab.
And he's gonna.
This is gonna be his reaction. This is gonna be.
And this is what I'm telling you. When I do the 2 jab.
Oh, look what
You know what I mean?
Boom. But if you come too much forward with double jab, there's no cross.
Wait, listen.
Your cross gonna be 1, 1, 2.
There you
This is amazing, champ. One more time. Beautiful. 1, 1, 2. Huh? Mike, this is the talk about,
Great
Mike.
form.
This is the talk about. Jab, hook, and then cross. 1, 2, 3. Find distance. 1, 1, 1. You know, I like that.
Came off my feet a little.
Love that. Uh-huh.
That sounds like that, huh?
Yes. Run. Put everything over here. Not here. 1, 2, 3. Stay over here. Instead, the third one kills us because we move forward. Uh-huh.
Very good.
Yes.
Excellent.
It is what it is.
Come up to my legs there.
I got outside the shoulder. That was great. And you had bent. Yeah. You came up with the punch. There you go.
This one. Your cross gonna make the deal.
Yeah.
So to make your cross deal, come less with your body. The deal. It's the deal.
A little better.
Let's find this way, bro. Let's find this way. That's fine. What I like the most is your fake jab by yourself. Fake your jab, stepping. Fake your jab, stepping, her cross. Whoop. Yeah!
Yeah.
Opa! 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 Let's go, Jack!
1, 2, 3.
Legendary.
You go first. You go first. No, you go first.
Right.
You go first. Okay, I'll go first. I'll go first. No, I go. You sure? You mean, here you go. What's this?
I'm glad we iron things out.
Now I got you a gift.
What is this?
What is this? I got you your ear.
No, it's not. This ain't my ear.
Yes, it is. Cherry pie punch filling.
My ears don't taste like cherry
Yes,
pie.
they do.
My ears don't.
Yes, they do.
Man, they don't.
Yes, they do.
No, it don't.
Yes, it do. Why I ate your ear, I should know.
From fierce and bitter rivals to friends, Evander Holyfield and Mike Tyson have come a long way. These two greats shared the ring in two epic championship fights in the 90s, with Holyfield winning both bouts. Holyfield defeated Tyson in a shocking 11th round technical knockout in 1996, and then in 1997 we had the infamous bite fight, where Tyson was disqualified for biting Holyfield's ear. Since then, both these boxers have formed a warm bond, with Tyson and Holyfield making several public appearances together. And now, ahead of Iron Mike's return to the ring against fellow boxing legend Floyd Mayweather, Tyson has reportedly roped in Holyfield for advice and to provide moral support, as both these legends no longer hold the hatred for one another. In fact, the two have become extremely close. And while Mike Tyson is still boxing in these high-profile exhibitions, it looks Holyfield has hung his gloves for good. He last fought in an exhibition in 2021 when he took on former UFC champion Evander Belfort at the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Hollywood, Florida. Belfort won the match via technical knockout in the first round. Mike Tyson, meanwhile, has continued to stay in shape and has fought Jake Paul in 2024. After a 2-year gap, Tyson is now scheduled to fight Floyd Mayweather. Just have a look at the leaked footage from Iron Mike's gym.
Day 3, you still wanna f with me?
I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shit tastes sour, you should taste mine. I'ma stay in power for a long time. Get up, nah, I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer. Rising the song to the highest bidder. Got juice, got gas, I'ma move fast. New shoes, new tracks, like who's that? I'm new, come back, better than last. Yeah, it's a new me, never gonna look back. I'm never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts. Only I can make a change. Slowly take a step today. I will never be.
It's day 1, the fun just begun.
Today was the day, you know. Play with fire, sometimes happen.
Tyson has been training with legendary Brazilian MMA coach Rafael Cordeiro for over 5 years now, and the two have shown the world that age is just a number. Even at 60, Tyson is fast and explosive, and while his body has certainly allowed down, Iron Mike is still pushing himself in the gym. In an old interview, Cordeiro opened up about what it's like to be the head coach for Iron Mike's exhibitions. Cordeiro expressed intense amazement when he first trained Mike Tyson, noting that despite Tyson not hitting pads for nearly a decade, his performance defied expectations. Cordeiro stated that Tyson possessed the explosive speed and lethal power typically seen in elite fighters half his age, specifically comparing him to athletes in their early 20s. He emphasized that Tyson's conditioning and power were fully intact, reassuring fans that the boxing legend's comeback pursuit was serious, legitimate, and far from a joke.
Rafael, of course, you have a very legendary history in MMA, but now we're seeing you in boxing with training Mike Tyson ahead of his exhibition fight. A lot of the people who saw those explosive workout videos might not know that you're the person who's holding those mitts and taking those shots and feeling that power. Please talk to us about what the last few months have been as far as training Mike Tyson.
It's been great. So, like you say, I have a lot of reputation inside MMA world. Now I have opportunity to train with the best guys, with the best guy in the world. We call him 01. He's a 01, and I believe this guy is inspired a lot of generation. And inspired my and the next generation as well. For me, it was a dream come true. After long years, 35 years in starting martial arts, I have opportunity to train with Mike, and I learned more than I teach. I learned about box, I learned about life. Everything that he overcome to be here today is something that is a big lesson for me. It was a big lesson for me.
Oh, what is one thing you learned while training Mike that you're taking with you now moving forward?
For every each fighter, when they step inside the gym to train, you have to be focused. This is I can feel about Mike. All the time when he step inside the gym, he's totally focused on the training. This makes a lot of difference. You can say whatever you want, you know he has his attention. And I'm super excited with the final result. After 6 months hard training, today we have opportunity to show a new Mike with the old spirit.
How would you assess his power?
Oh Lord, it's something I never see before. I trained a lot of heavyweights during my career, but Mike, the way he does is different. He put all his weight over his shoulder, over his body, and the rhythm he put inside the punch is something different, something I never seen.
Now, the fight between the two legends was originally scheduled to take place in April in the Congo. However, constant delays mean that fans haven't had the chance to witness the two legends fight it out in the ring. According to a recent press release by the organizers, CSI Sports, the fight is now postponed for the second half of 2026. The reason cited for the postponement is that Tyson sustained a hand injury during training. In an interview with Ariel Helwani, Iron Mike opened up about the injury and also shared details about the venue for this legendary clash.
By the way, I noticed your hand is in a cast. What happened?
Excuse me? Training,
I know-
punching stuff.
Okay. So what is it? Is it a broken hand? You're going too hard?
This little sprain. I gotta go hard. That's the only way I know how to go.
I know. We've seen you do it. We do know that you were in talks to fight Floyd on April 25th. Can you give us a status update on that?
Hey, listen, that's something I signed for already. It's already going down. It's gonna be going down in Africa.
Is it still happening on April 25th?
I believe so.
Okay. So this small injury is not going to preclude it from happening.
Well, we'll see.
Okay. What weight will it be at?
It's just free fighting, catch weight, everything.
Okay. How many rounds?
8, I believe.
Does this interest you, like in the kind of way that the Jake Paul fight interested you, like to fight a guy like Floyd, obviously with a?
It's going to be pretty interesting. I'm looking forward to it. Yes.
Yes, and especially in a setting like that, right? I think you were over there and got to meet the people.
Yeah, I was over there, and it's going to be in the same ring that Muhammad Ali and George Foreman was in.
The exact same? They kept it?
Yeah. Yes.
Holy smokes! From like 1974, right?
Yes.
So it's the Rumble in the Jungle Part 2.
Yes.
Amazing. While Mike Tyson has promised this exhibition fight is purely for entertainment, the boxing world isn't happy that Tyson is still fighting. Former MMA fighter and boxing expert Daniel Cormier pointed out that neither fighter needed this fight. Cormier explained that Mike Tyson just came off a massive payday from fighting Jake Paul, while Floyd Mayweather is famous for flaunting his wealth on social media. Cormier believes this fight is purely for entertainment.
Regardless of how much you admire someone or the applause and adulation you have for them, you got to tell them the truth. I don't get this. I don't get this for the life of me, because by all accounts, Mike Tyson started his new business, got his life on track, has a great wife that helps him manage all those things, made a boatload of money to fight Jake Paul last year. It's not a money play. Floyd, I saw a thing this morning, him talking about keeping his money clean, stuffing hundreds of thousands of dollars in a plastic bag. These guys don't need money. A lot of times when you get these great champions fighting well past their prime, it's to make cash. We see it a lot. These two don't seem to need the money. So I don't understand the need to do this. When talked about it, Mike Tyson said, I still can't believe Floyd wants to really do this. It's going to be detrimental to his health, but he wants to do it. So it's signed and it's happening. Hey, when Mike fought Jake Paul, a lot was made of him being 58 years old. He's in tremendous shape. I mean, I saw him, and even in there, right, he couldn't get going at the rate that he expected. But early, he was fighting like Mike Tyson. Fighting like Mike Tyson. Floyd Mayweather's much younger, but he's so much smaller. So I get why Mike is like, yo, I don't know what this dude wants to do. Because there was a world where no one would ever thought that those guys would end up in the ring together. And again, they don't need money. I imagine, though, it's going to be a boatload of money. And no one would turn away $20 million or whatever those guys may make. I don't know what they're going to make, but they're going to make an insane amount of money.
Olympic boxing champion Tony Jeffries sees the match as a blatant money-making scheme rather than a serious pursuit of legacy. Jeffries blasted Floyd, arguing that Mayweather is following his career-long pattern of choosing opponents at the right time. He compares this clash to Mayweather waiting until Manny Pacquiao was knocked spark out by Marquez before finally fighting him. He also believes Mayweather only signed the contract after seeing Tyson's performance against Jake Paul, having observed that Tyson could hardly walk and was easily outmaneuvered by Paul. Mayweather realized he could secure a massive payday with minimal risk.
Or is it a bloody joke and a big money-making scheme? Well, of course it's a money-making scheme. And that's why they're doing it. They're not doing this for their legacy. This is actually an exhibition fight, which means it won't go on their records. They probably will be wearing bigger gloves than 10 ounce, and they'll be doing less rounds. I wouldn't even be surprised if they're doing 2-minute rounds like we're seeing Mike Tyson do with Jake Paul. So because of this, it's just a big money-making scheme for everyone that's involved. And that being said, when Mike Tyson fought Jake Paul, that was the same. But back then, we didn't know what was going to happen with that fight, because it was like, has Mike Tyson still got a little bit to be able to knock out Jake Paul? And we didn't know what to expect, because Mike was putting work in the build-up to that fight, talking about how he's going to destroy Jake Paul. So we kind of believed that. But now, Money Mayweather is doing what he's done throughout his full career. He's waited for the guy to box and then see what they're like, and then it's like, oh yeah, I'll be able to beat him. I mean, remember when Floyd fought Manny Pacquiao? Like, he waited until Manny got knocked spark out from Marquez, and then he was like, yeah, now's my time to fight him. I just don't believe that Floyd would have fought Mike Tyson if Mike Tyson didn't fight Jake Paul. But Floyd seen that Mike Tyson couldn't hardly walk to the ring. When he got to the ring, he couldn't move around. Jake Paul was running circles around him. And that being said, I'm a huge Mike Tyson fan, like huge, but we see what Floyd's doing here. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna get in there with Mike Tyson, who couldn't do anything with Jake Paul. I'm gonna get millions of dollars. Well, yeah, I'm up for that.
Wade Plemons also criticized this matchup, stating that this fight is an indication of a troubling trend where boxing relies on spectacles and circuses rather than competitive sports. He compares the sport to Antiques Roadshow or the WWE, bringing out retired legends like Stone Cold Steve Austin because current stars aren't drawing enough interest.
Mike 59, Floyd 48, Mike 5'10", Floyd at 5'8", Floyd with a 72-inch reach at 5'8", Mike with one of the shortest reaches for his height, 50-7, 50-0, and their KOs. No mention of the weight here in the tail of the tape. Interesting. An exact date and precise location are not yet known, but nonetheless, Tyson said he's thrilled to be slated to mix it up with Floyd, who he hasn't always had the greatest relationship. Quote, "This fight is something neither the world nor I ever thought would or could happen." That is correct. Fair play to Mike there. Iron Mike said, however, boxing has entered a new era of the unpredictable, and this fight is as unpredictable as it gets. He's right. Do I like stuff like this? No, I didn't like the Jake-Mike fight. I told you guys that. I didn't think Mike should have been fighting then. I don't think he should be fighting now. I don't like the fact that Jake and Gervonta are fighting when Gervonta is a sitting champion. At least these two are retired, but this is an indication, and I've said this over and over, of where boxing is. That this will probably have a ton of intrigue, but it's almost like the WWE rolling out Stone Cold Steve Austin or rest in peace Hulk Hogan whenever they need a big time pop and whenever they need to get the crowd energized because their current stars just aren't hitting the same. This is what boxing feels like right now. Boxing feels like Antiques Roadshow. Honestly, this kind of stuff, that's what it feels like. And again, it's the spectacle, it's the entertainment value, and it is the era of the unpredictable, as Mike says there, but it's not good. I can tell you that. It is not good. This is why we need people like Turkey Al-Sheikh, Eddie Hearn, Oscar De La Hoya, hell, Dana White to come into boxing and fix this shit, because stuff like this and Jake and Gervonta is kind of the norm now. Mike says, I still can't believe Floyd really wants to do this. He added, it's going to be detrimental to his health, but he wants to do it, so it's signed and it's happening. It's not even believable to hear Mike talk like that now. Because yes, 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 30 years ago, he'd be right. But we saw Mike struggle to walk into the ring versus Jake. And yeah, Mike was dangerous enough for Jake not engage with him. But Jake not engaging with him just circled and jabbed his way to the ending of an exhibition where both guys get their hand raised, and we all feel like, yeah, that wasn't a fight because clearly Mike is not the same, and clearly Jake did not want to take that extra step to try to actually put him away.
Actor and mixed martial artist Michael Jai White also expressed his doubts about the fight happening. White is extremely dismissive of the news, repeatedly stating that the fight is never going to happen, and comparing the likelihood to a fantasy matchup between Bruce Lee and Chuck Norris. He expresses that even discussing it feels ridiculous.
There's allegedly a fight between Mayweather and Tyson. Now,
that's never going to happen.
Look, originally the odds were on betonline.ag where Tyson was plus 350, Mayweather was minus 500, making Mayweather the clear 5-1 winner.
Yeah, you'd have Bruce Lee versus Chuck Norris before that.
Okay, so if this happened, Mike Tyson versus Floyd Mayweather right now.
That's not going to happen.
But they're saying it's going to happen.
It's not. I don't care what they are.
It's supposed to take place in spring of 2026.
It's supposed to. Okay, we're going to, in spring of 2026, we're going to be talking about, remember back when we were talking about that's never going to happen.
Okay.
It's never going to happen.
If it were to happen, who do you have your money on? Mayweather versus Tyson. Mayweather is 48.
So ridiculous.
Tyson is, what, 60 at this point? Or 50? How old is Tyson?
He's got to be 59, I would think.
59. So he'll be 60. A 60-year-old versus a 49-year-old.
Yeah.
Different weight classes, of course.
Yeah, with gloves on.
Yeah.
I mean, and Mayweather would win.
Okay. I mean, that's what everyone's saying. So,
Yeah, well, he would have to block and just tap him and whatever, just win on points and keep running around till Tyson falls out. I feel ridiculous talking about this. That's never going to happen. That's going to look like a freaking travesty.
The boxing world doesn't think this fight is ever going to happen, but considering this is Mike Tyson we're talking about, you never know. Of course, Floyd Mayweather has to agree to the date if the fight is rescheduled. He has an exhibition with kickboxing legend Mike Zambitis in June, followed by his professional boxing comeback in the rematch with Manny Pacquiao. But we'd love to hear from you. Do you think this exhibition fight between two legends is ever going to happen? Can Mike Tyson show that he still has it in him against a 50-year-old Floyd Mayweather? Let me know in the comments. That's all for today. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so you never miss our upcoming videos. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments section. Stay tuned, and we will catch you in the next video.